Hello there. I'm going to do a commentary on this video called "You're All Horrible People, Cartoon Fans" by Aesthetic Tirades. I don't know. But I'm only going to do it on the part where he mentions me. And in this video, he mentions me, Animated James, Clay Claymore, and Mysterious Mr. Enter. So here we go.
And this guy critiques children's cartoons or cartoons in general. I wouldn't mind that so much. But again, as I said before, he acts like these cartoons are the bane of his existence. Jesus Christ, if you're gonna have a job, at least have some sort of fucking, fun with it.
He is trying to get a job. He's trying to get that Growing Around series, at least in some form. I think he wanted to pitch it to, the Disney Channel or Cartoon Network, and I don't blame him because I'm trying to get an animated series off the ground as well.
So, I used to be subscribed to this guy, and I'm not anymore. I regret that. But there's a guy much worse than Mr. Enter.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I just can't wait to hear this.
Look, Mr. Enter's videos are boring and lackluster.
I wouldn't say they're boring and lackluster. I just think that, I don't know, he's just too stuck on himself. I mean, he does take cartoons a little bit too seriously. Kind of like how Spax 3 took Sonic the Hedgehog too seriously.
But at the very least, he's not like one certain person.
Oh, God.
That Clay Claymore has actually devoted a few videos to.
Don't even mention that guy. I do not like him.
Interestingly enough. The person I'm talking about is... This is O3 Be Good.
Well, at least you said my username right.
A fan of Mysterious Mr. Enter, unsurprisingly enough. So, this guy is not only the epitome of a lolcow, but if you looked up lolcow in a dictionary, you wouldn't find it because it's not a real word.
What, did you think of that joke all by yourself? Congratulations!
But if it was in a dictionary, you would have the definition of a lolcow. Getting pictures in dictionaries? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
You're not funny.
Sorry. Got a little bit sidetracked there. I've gone a little bit insane. So, O3 Be Good is a guy who makes similar rants to Mysterious Mr. Enter.
Except I don't have a capture card or anything to record footage of cartoons. And besides, I'm not getting into this whole copyright fiasco because these companies like Viacom don't give a shit about fair use.
Except that this guy is really funny to laugh at.
What do you mean by funny? Like, laughing at you or laughing with you, and I think you might be leaning more towards the latter.
Episode 1 of lolcow will definitely be devoted to Mysterious Mr. Enter, but episode 2, hey, it'll definitely be this guy. Holy shit, this guy. This guy keeps calling people, okay, I'm sorry, African American people, but I'm just quoting what he said. This is not what I'm saying. I don't mean to offend you. No, I don't want to start shit for no reason. I'm going to start shit for no reason if I like to. But he calls people niggas.
Oh, I forgot. This was 1865.
Especially Clay Claymore, who I think it's because he's got the profile pic of an African American, or she, or whoever it is, because it's anonymous. But this guy is motherfucking racist.
Okay, here's a little trivia for you. I don't live in Alabama. I don't live in any southern states. I live in the midwestern part of the United States, and I will admit, it doesn't matter where you live. There's going to be racism somewhere. And I'm sorry that I called this guy the N-word, okay? I'm sorry. Yes, I kind of have a mouth of the South, and I do kind of take my racism a little far. But Mario the Plumber used to call Knuckles the N-word. And I'm not going to talk anymore about that dead topic.
Holy shit. That's just fucking that's shooting over the moon with your racism. I think we're good. And if you...
come again?
Find this video. Fucking, I don't care. Flame it if you must.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to flame it because YouTube won't do anything about it, and why would I flame it? I'd be wasting my time.
Because I do not give a shit about you right now.
Oh, thanks for telling me that.
Enough to try to just be more angry than I am right now. Because...
You know what? I'm more angry with my life every day. Okay? You know, I thought when I entered this world, I was going to make something of my life. Okay, I have autism. I'm sorry if I use it as an excuse. I'm sorry if I look like Chris Chan 2.0 to you guys, okay? I'm just trying to make some living out of my life.
You are worthless.
That is not very kind. Calling me worthless. You know, at least I don't say people who like the oblongs are monsters. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore.
Like, Mysterious Mr. Enter, at the very least, tries.
How the hell am I any worse than Mr. Enter? You already said earlier that he tried. Okay, you said he tries, but, you know, I'm not going to even talk about it.
3%. Common sense. I mean, just 3. But it's still 3. You know, nothing to be commended about, but it's still 3. Well, he is the absolute, you know, bloody spitting image of the stereotypical characterization. Oh
yeah, I forgot to tell you. I'm related to Seth MacFarlane. Not.
Oh, they match. What?
It's not surprisingly enough, you probably called Mr. Enter a man-child as well.
Oh, okay. First of all, this guy still lives in his parents. Yes, he...
Actually, I've been living in an apartment for the past 3 years, okay? I do not live in my parents' house anymore. I come to their house every weekend, but other than that, I live in an apartment. Do you guys not understand that? Did you not see the background of my room in this video? This is not my room, it's an apartment.
Is in his 30s? I wouldn't find that so much, but...
Actually, I'm 27.
Jesus Christ. He's probably going to be the new Chris Chan, if you haven't heard about him.
Oh, don't even remind me.
Well, he's a very notorious figure. Yeah. And what he does is complain about cartoons, video games, and...
Okay, yes, I do complain about video games. Like how everything's mature rated and there's not very many good games for kids anymore. That's because I'm concerned about kids. Okay, I'm sorry if in the past I say M-rated games are destroying our society, which it's kind of true, but not completely true, but I can't play video games that are mature rated. I don't own very many of them. I'm afraid if I play those games, I'm going to end up like Adam Lanza, and I don't want that.
Well, that shit. You know, once he made this video complaining about people didn't like Dumb and Dumber 2 and how he was...
Oh boy, I can't wait to see where this is going to go.
Disappointed that people didn't like it, even though you could have just enjoyed it, right?
I try that sometimes, but critics are a bunch of arrogant assholes anymore.
There's nobody saying you can't enjoy it, they just don't enjoy it.
I didn't know.
And then he made a very out-of-place ISIS threat.
First of all, it was not a threat. I said in my Dumb and Dumber 2 rant that this country's becoming so ungrateful that if we got handed over to ISIS, we'd be screwed. I did not say you should all be handed over to ISIS for not liking Dumb and Dumber 2. Get your facts straight, dude.
Oh, would you like it if ISIS came over and beheaded us?
See? That's exactly what I said. I didn't say it as a threat. I just was... You know, I'm not going to even bother.
Bloody hell. You know, I haven't watched them.
Yes, I can tell you're British.
And when I actually watched the first few minutes of the first movie, I already got sick of it. 2 hours of that. 2 hours of that. 2 hours.
Gee. Would you rather watch, I don't know, Epic Movie or Jack and Jill instead?
It's being stupid.
That's the whole point of Dumb and Dumber. It was supposed to be stupid. It was supposed to be about these guys in their late 20s or early 30s going on this road trip to deliver a briefcase that this woman lost at the airport. It was supposed to be stupid. It's even called Dumb and Dumber. And it's known as one of the best comedies ever made.
Waste my time. It would appeal to some people. That's fine.
A lot of people liked it. People quote the movie to this day still.
It's alright. It's just not for me, you know.
Okay, to each your own with your opinions.
I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything, but that's just how it is. Dumb and Dumber 2 looks even worse, and I'm not going to even waste my
Well, I wouldn't say it looks worse. It doesn't look any better than the first movie.
time with it.
And I thought it was all right. I mean, it could have been bad. It could have been a lot worse. It could have ended up like Son of the Mask or the god awful prequel where they're in high school.
This guy can't accept other people's views.
Okay, I'm sorry if I come off as a jerk who doesn't accept other people's opinions, but you guys act like your opinions are the absolute truth while you're saying my opinions are invalid. This is how this whole thing started 2.5 years ago.
Obviously evidenced by his latest video of him looking like Dory.
It's not Doraemon, it's Doraemon. Even the Disney XD dub pronounces it like that. And yes, I get mad because there's this character named Big G who beats up Nobi. But that's why I hate that character. That guy is an asshole. He beats him up over the most trivial shit. I'm not allowed to complain about that, but you're allowed to complain about Megan from Drake and Josh being a Karma Houdini, but I'm not allowed to give my input. See? This is what I'm talking about, the opinions.
It's just one person just made a bloody video about it. I'm not going to say anything more about that because Claymore has done a magnificent video on it.
In your own opinion.
Check it out. It's a link. Look, I don't give a shit if you don't like Birdman or South Park or any of the things I
Okay, Birdman. I gotta be honest with you. I watched the movie. It was awful. Save for the last 15 minutes. That was pretty cool. And as for South Park, I liked most of the episodes. There were really good ones, but the show has gone downhill just like The Simpsons and Family Guy.
It's a free world.
Oh, you don't say.
At least other than North Korea. You know, I just like and hate whatever you want, you know. If you like, let me think, Big Mama's House 2.
I only saw about 5 to 10 minutes of it, so I really can't put my opinion on it.
Go on. I really don't like the film, but if you like it, you know, go ahead. You know, that's fine, you know.
I thought Mrs. Doubtfire was a better film than Big Mama's House anyways.
This guy, wow. He's the worst cartoon fan I've ever seen.
Worst cartoon fan? I like Rick and Morty, Futurama, the Powerpuff Girls. How does that make me the worst cartoon fan? Huh?
Well, at least I can have some fun with him. At the very least, he is
Yeah, at your own expense.
the bottom of the barrel.
Not gonna even say anything.
But there's more. He will definitely have a whole video contributed to him very soon. Right. Let's move on.
Oh, don't worry. I won't flag that video, I promise.
On to. This is animated.
Well, okay, I just want to apologize again. I'm sorry if I come off as a biased person who don't respect other people's opinions. But sometimes you guys act like your opinions only count. So don't just say I'm guilty. You guys can be guilty too. But, you know, I'm sorry if but I think I'm being misunderstood as a horrible person. You got it all wrong about me, okay? Yes, I come off as a biased jerk sometimes, and sometimes I cut down certain nationalities or saying ISIS should hand it. Well, I didn't even say ISIS. I didn't use the ISIS threat as a threat. I just said, what if, okay? And I'm really sorry if I do some of this despicable crap, okay? You know, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. And I'm sorry if I use my alt as an excuse. But look, okay, for those who are comparing me to Chris Chan, there's 2 things he did that I didn't do. He burnt his house down trying to brew coffee in his bathroom. Then he maced a GameStop employee. I don't even know how the trial went on that. I do have maybe a few things that are similar to Chris Chan. Yes, I cross-dress for Halloween at least. Okay? But, you know, if I end up like Bruce Jenner, so be it. If I get my animated series made, you know, it's up to me what I want to do. You guys can't dictate what I do, and I can't dictate what you guys do. And I'm sorry for these being a jerk when it comes to opinions, and I need to learn to expect. I'm trying to improve. At least I removed my Doraemon and IMDb rants, so that's a start, and I'm pretty sure those videos have been copied, but I gotta go, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.